Okay, well it's not Christmas, but it's so close to Christmas now, and I absolutely love Christmas. As you can tell, I've thoroughly enjoyed creating this vlog today. Now what we're doing today is the ultimate taste test. So can I pick out what is made by Lidl, Asda and M&S? So we have three very different price ranges here. So Lidl totaled to the cheapest at £6.88, Asda totaled at £7.44 and M&S was £13 in total. So three very different price ranges. So you've got your budget to your high end, but will I be able to tell the difference? I don't think I will. Everybody says that Lidl is the best, that you know you have so much more taste and it's got more flavours in it, and they'd rather pick that any day than your high-end goods. So let's put it to the test. So I will be conducting this. My dad is helping me out by arranging everything, so I'm not going to know which one is which. The cards, there's nothing on the back, so it is a complete guess, and I'm really excited to try this because I'm not a big fan of Christmas pudding, but I love mince pies. So first up, it's mince pies. Now we all love mince pies, but can we really tell the difference between high-end and low-budget mince pies? So we've got ones from Asda, M&S and Aldi. And the Aldi ones for 12-pack cost £1.49, cost 85p, so they're cheaper, but obviously there wasn't a 6-pack for Lidl. And then M&S came to £1.80, so the most expensive were M&S, the cheapest were Asda, but obviously because it wasn't size relative, so I'm sure if Aldi did them, Lidl, I keep saying Aldi, if Lidl did them they probably would be the cheapest. So now let's put them to the test. One last thing before I forget and we get down to our ultimate taste test. Today being Saturday, I am in the Dorset Echo with a new article, cringe I'm wearing the same jumper, but it's only because it's the only Christmas jumper I have. Yeah, I'm in the Dorset Echo. I'm giving tips on how to save money with the lead up to Christmas. I'll leave a link down below just because a lot of you don't live near me, and it's also online, so make sure you take a look. I've had a little bit. Right, so I've got my mince pies. And out of all of them, the one which I'd say looks the prettiest is the mid one, because it's got a little star on there. I think that looks like the one which they've made the most effort on, whereas this one looks quite just, it's been splotted together. It doesn't look very nice to look at. So I'm now going to taste them and then I'm going to guess which one is which. I must say mince pies are my favourite part of Christmas. That one's nice. That's actually quite nice. Don't like the middle one. That one's quite sweet. I like that one for the sweetness, but I think this one has the best taste out of all of them. Whereas the middle one I found was quite bland, didn't really like it. So I'm gonna say that the middle one was M&S because of the presentation. This one's Asda and this one's Aldi. Am I right?
No.
No, what was it? I keep saying Aldi, I mean Lidl when I say Aldi.
That's Lidl.
So I got that right?
Yep. Asda.
Really? That was rubbish. I tell you what, that was the prettiest, but that tastes the worst. Okay, so now it is time for our carver, the most exciting bit of it all, adding a bit of bubble and fizzle to our evening. So, like I explained, it's not very clear which brand is which, to be honest. I was really surprised. So our Lidl one came in at £4.69, so once again that is the cheapest. Our Asda one came in at £4.70, so only 10 pence more. So not a lot of difference between the both in price. And M&S came in at a whopping £10, so again the most expensive out of all of them, but will we be able to tell the difference? Let's put it to the test. So we now have our carvers. So again, I have no idea which is which, so I'm going to start trying them. That's quite nice, that's quite fruity. Not sure it's my favourite though. That one's a lot drier. No, that tastes like lager to me, I don't like that. I'm betting that's M&S. It's a tough decision between these two actually. I don't know if I prefer that one or that one. No, I definitely prefer this one. So I'm going to say Asda, M&S, Lidl. Am I right? What are they?
M&S, Asda, Lidl.
No way! M&S was the best and Asda was the worst. No, you're not converting me. Now we are doing our Christmas puddings. Now, as I explained earlier, in Asda they didn't actually have a mini one, they only had a big one. So unfortunately we've had to go sort of, the sizes don't really match. So for our Marks and Spencer's Christmas pudding, that one costs £1.25, so that's not too overpriced. Our Asda one, which is a lot bigger, costs £1.89, so not a lot of difference for nearly triple the size. So that's great if you've got a big family. And Lidl, by the way, if you keep hearing me say Aldi, I do mean Lidl. I always call them the same shop. So if I just keep saying Aldi, I mean Lidl. And Lidl's one came to 65p. So the cheapest one out of them all. These two are both 100 grams, I believe. Yep, so they're the same. And even Asda came up quite cheap for just a heck of a lot more. So I'm not a big fan of Christmas pudding, so I'm probably the worst person to taste this right now, but let's put them to the test and see if I can guess. Right, so we now have our Christmas puddings. This is the one I'm least looking forward to be honest, but I'm doing it for you guys, so let's crack on. It feels like a bush drug trial. This one's nicer than that one. That's got more like raisins in. I prefer that because that's more like fruity, whereas that one, I could taste the brandy more in it. Oh, that's the worst one. Can I have my water please? So that was the worst out of them all. That is pure brandy. Ooh. The middle one was the best one. It had a lot more fruit in it and it was a lot more tastier. So I'm gonna go M&S, Asda, Lidl. What were they?
Asda, Lidl, M&S.
Well, M&S was the worst. And which one was this?
Lidl.
So I liked the Lidl one. And Asda was alright, but it was quite strong. So, all together we have done all three of our taste tests now. So my winner out of all three of them was Lidl. So I liked the mince pies, they were the best, they tasted the best. The pastry wasn't brilliant, like it did fall apart, but you know, you're only going to eat it, so does it really matter what presentation it's like? Our carver was M&S, was the winner, and our Christmas pudding was Lidl again. So Lidl did come out on top. I got all of them wrong, so I obviously can't tell from taste which is the cheapest and which is the most expensive, but I'd love to know your opinions. If you've tasted any of the brands, or if you have a certain brand you prefer and you think I should try it, I would love to know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check out our Facebook page if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks guys!